A Las Vegas high school is experimenting with something you might expect to draw the fiery wrath of every one of its students. Turns out making cell phones off limits during class has been mostly successful. 13 Action News reporter David Schuman has a look at the technology that's making this possible.
Take away a teenager's cell phone? The nerve to suggest such a thing. Well, Sierra Vista High School has figured out a way to do it, and with hardly any blowback.
Teachers' #1 complaint over the last 2 to 3 school years has been cell phones.
They're called Yonder pouches. When class starts, out come the pouches, in go the phones. They lock magnetically and stay closed until the bell rings when students swipe them open again on an unlocking base.
Right behind me here, Ms. Simon uses the pouches in her Spanish classes, and she says that it's changed the way she interacts with the students.
You're going to copy down what's on the board.
And they were constantly on their phones. They were texting, they were looking at videos, they were listening to music, just not doing anything that they were supposed to be doing in class.
Diagonally.
Ms. Simon is one of 20 teachers with the pouches in their classrooms. Next year, Principal John Anzalone wants to give them to everyone.
The engagement in the classroom went up. I actually had several students come to me and say, thank you, because I haven't focused like this in class in years.
Definitely my grades have improved a little bit.
We're more focused.
One concern, what if there's an emergency? The principal says a student is free to step out of the room, and failing that, parents can always throw it back to the pre-smartphone days.
They can call the school, we'll get the message to the kid right away, just like we did in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and so on.
So 40 minutes or so of no phones?
There's a time and a place.
Probably not the end of the world, especially when district policy allows for devices during free periods.
More at lunch and in the hallways, kids are usually on their phone, and but that's just the generation nowadays.
Ain't that the truth? David Schuman, 13 Action News.
Yonder, by the way, is catching on at schools all over the U.S. The principal of a school in Rochester, Massachusetts, says he started locking up cell phones to keep students focused on their classes and to cut down on cyberbullying. He also says when parents were introduced to the program, a lot of them said, hey, can we put this in our house also?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having that here.
That's pretty cool.